What's going on, guys? It's Steve. So supposedly, I don't know how true this is, Paul Millsap is on the trading block right now for the Atlanta Hawks. Looks like they're just trying to build around Dwight Howard and Dennis Schroeder and etc., Kyle Korver, whatever. Paul Millsap is on the trading block. No, the Knicks are not going to get him. Sadly. Get rid of Joakim Noah. Anyway, we need to get rid of him. But anyway, no, the Knicks aren't going to get him. Toronto, if Toronto gets them, oh my goodness. Could you imagine Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, because he's a beast, DeMar DeRozan, who's their small forward? What's that dude's name? The dude with the dreads. I can't remember his name. Whatever. They're small forward. Paul Millsap at the 4. And Jonas Valanciunas at the 5. And I'm sorry, but I think Jonas Valanciunas is one of the best big men in the league. May not be a superstar, but I think he's a top 15 big man. Let me see, DeMarcus. Yeah, maybe top 10. Maybe top 10 to top 12 big men. So that front court would be ridiculous. Defensively, rebounding, offensively. You have Jonas giving you at least 10 to 15. You have Paul Millsap giving you 15 to 20. You have DeMar DeRozan giving you nearly 30. You have Kyle Lowry giving you nearly 30. And by the way, Kyle Lowry is playing like a beast this year. I know I call him Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan and things like that because what they do in the playoffs for 2 straight years. They better not do that again this year and disappoint those Raptor fans because Raptors have something bright to look forward to if they can get Paul Millsap. Imagine a Paul Millsap trade to Toronto. That would be extremely scary for the NBA because he himself can change up the entire face of the league. If you think about it, let's talk about what if he goes to Houston. Houston right now, what are they, like 29-9, something like that? I'll say 30-10. I know that's not the exact number, but we'll say 30-10. Houston's 30-10 right now. So imagine if they got Paul Millsap to play with with James Harden. Imagine that pick and roll. Imagine they can't step in and double team James Harden on the pick and roll because my man Paul Millsap can hit those mid-range jump shots. He can take you to the basket. He can post you up. He's not that great in the post, but he's a decent post-up player. You know, he can take you off the dribble. He's a pretty decent free throw shooter. He can shoot the basketball, not from 3, but mid-range. You know, so Paul Millsap, even though he's not a superstar type player, he's a big player. You know, and every now and then, like a player like that can change the face of the NBA. It can truly change the face of the NBA. I don't have any examples, but I'll try to make an example off of the top of my head. Let's say LeBron was by himself in Cleveland. LeBron's by himself in Cleveland. They're like 3rd. I mean, he still had the 1st seed when he was by himself, 66-16, 61-21, doing his thing. And 50-32 and 7-8, and then 8-9, 66-16, 9-10, 61-21. But anyway, let's say LeBron James was by himself. No Kevin Love, no Kyrie. He has JR, he has Amon, he has Channing, he has Double T. That's Tristan Thompson, by the way. He has all of those players. McCray, whatever his name is. All of those Liggins. He has those players, but no Kyrie or Kevin Love. Let's say Paul Millsap gets traded to Cleveland. Don't you think Cleveland would take a leap from 4th seed all the way up to 1 just because LeBron has a decent player around him? Or let's use another analogy. LeBron James. Let's give another player. Let's see. Who can I give? I don't know, like a Chandler Parsons? Imagine a Chandler Parsons, Like these type of players. They're not superstar players. They're all-star caliber players. They can be all-stars. Not perennial all-stars, but they can be an all-star a few times in their career. But these players can really change the face of the league. If Paul Millsap ends up going to Houston, he ends up going to Toronto. Now, I think the Houston Rockets, they have a chance to make it to the Western Conference Finals. They have a chance. James Harden is that good. He is the 3rd best player on the planet at this moment. Actually, 4th best player after, Carmelo Anthony. On a serious note, James Harden is the 3rd best player in the world. If he had a decent player like Paul Millsap, who's all-star caliber on his team, definitely definitely would make the Western Conference Finals and possibly force 7 games against Golden State. I don't know about beating them, but they can challenge them. And Toronto can force 7 games probably against Cleveland if they picked up Paul Millsap. That would be absolutely ridiculous because you guys don't forget, Toronto lost Bismack Biyombo. Defense, and by the way, he had a few big scoring games in the 2016 NBA playoffs. So Paul Millsap, who's known to be able to score and play defense and pass and do all of these things, he can hit free throws, you don't have to take him out. Paul Millsap is a great piece. And by the way, Paul Millsap, I know you don't want to force a trade or anything, but you can give me a call, and I just give my man Carmelo a call, and he'll relay the message to Phil, and instant championship, because we have the third best player in the world. Anyway, guys, it's been Steve. I'm out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Give this video a like, rate, and subscribe if you're new. I never say that in my videos. You know what? I'm never going to say that again. Anyway, thanks for your support. I'm out. And Happy New Year. Peace.